Hey friends, it's Erica. I have another process video for you today, and I'm going to be focusing on the nested hearts die, and it's got like a faux stitching all the way around it. And I am going to add a little bit of stitching to these as well using my sewing machine. I'm going to try to use the cardstock kit, try to use all the colors if I can, besides the white. The white one I will use as my background. But I am going to use a lot of these colors, I think all of them, in the layout, and then pull in some embellishments from the March 2023 kits. So I'm going to start by die cutting some hearts, and then we will go from there. So I'm just going to die cut one of the large hearts on camera, and then it's going to fast forward, and I'll have all of the hearts all cut out using this die from Hip Kit. Okay, so I have all of the hearts die cut that I wanted to die cut. I'm going to place them on the white cardstock somewhere, something like this. But I am going to bring in my stamp set from the kit to add some splatter. I'll do some pink up here and some light purple down here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to run some stitching through the hearts. I might do that too. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of mark where I want these hearts to kind of lay, where I want the ink to go. And then, so I'll do like the purple here, and then the pink up here. And then I'm going to start stamping. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the exclusive mixed media stamp set from Hip Kit Club, and then use the ink from the color kit to add some splatter. I'm going to start with the pink, which I believe it is the It's a Girl color, and put that up at the top, and then the pixie dust at the bottom. I wish I would have done like 3rd generation stamping at the bottom to make it lighter. I really like the way that the color came out the 3rd generation. The 1st generation stamping was just a little too dark, so I'm not like overly happy about the purple at the bottom. I wish I would have been able to like cover it up more, but I was not about to redo the layout. So what I might do is pull up the purple hearts and then just kind of cut a triangle of white cardstock and then redo the stamping. I think there's a way that I can fix it, but so you can see that 1st generation, how bright that is. It was just a little too bright, especially when I put the hearts on. I wish I would have done like the 3rd generation, but it's okay. And I thought more of it was going to be covered up, but it's not. I just wanted like the very end of the stamp to kind of peek through, but it's a whole lot more than what I had planned on, but it's totally okay. I still love the way the layout came out. But yeah, I'm just going to finish stamping out the purple at the bottom. This stamp set is really, really fun, and I have another idea for it, so I'm excited to try that out on another layout. So I'm just going to finish getting up the purple, and this ink is by far my favorite ink ever. I just absolutely love Catherine Pooler inks. They're just the best. And when they dry like smooth. So when you ink them out, if it looks a little blotchy, just give it a minute, because it will kind of rest and dry, and it just smooths out, and it's just perfect. And the color changes just a little bit once it dries. So it's just the best ink ever. I love it. I have my hearts all cut out, and I'm just going to get them stuck down to the paper, and I'm going to adjust it a few times because like at the top, when I'm putting these pink hearts down, I cover up so much of that pink. So I end up pulling the hearts down just a little bit to show more of the pink, and I probably should have pulled it down even more, because then that would have pulled everything down and covered up the purple just a little bit more. I just wasn't pleased with the way the purple came out, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to go through all the colors, get them all laid out, and then you'll see what it looks like here in just a minute with all of them stuck down. I'm just using a tape runner for right now just to get them stuck down. I will go in with some wet glue so that way they don't move anywhere. But for now, I'm just going to use this tape runner. That way I can easily pull them up, move them around, and adjust them just the way that I want. So this works perfect for right now. So I'm going to go in with all of the colors and then get them stuck down. Okay, so I have all my hearts laid out, and I was gonna do stitching through each one, and I can't find my thread, my white thread that I wanted to use. And then I didn't have like the colors that were like matching like all of the colors in the heart. So there's faux stitching on there. So I'm gonna have to leave out my stitching that I really wanted to use, but that's okay. I need to go get some thread. So I have my 2 photos here of Alyssa and her friend Markel. I'm going to use those. I'll probably put them about there. I have pulled these pocket cards from the Pocket Life Kit, and I'm going to do a couple layers behind the photos with these cards. I just think they're so pretty. I did fussy cut some florals from one of the papers in the kit. They're just some black and white florals from the pattern paper, and then I do have the die cuts from the Pocket Life Kit that I did die cut, so I'll probably pull in a couple of those as well. And then I do have the embellishments and things here. I'm not going to do like heavy embellishing, I don't think. I'll just see where it goes. I'm going to start by adding some layers behind the photo to mat them, and then I'll start to bring in some embellishments, and then we'll go from there. But I love the way that these hearts look, and they're like lifted up, so there's some texture there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get it finished up. Okay, so I have my 2 photos up here at the top. I'm going to mat them on the cards here from the Pocket Life Kit. I'm going to add 2 layers behind them. I have this pink card for one of the photos, and then for the second photo, I'm going to use one of the cards that's like an orange color. And then there's a really pretty card, like a 4x6 card that's got like ombre clouds, just really, really soft color. So I'm going to use that as a second layer behind both of the photos. Just going to get them trimmed up with my Fiskars paper trimmer. And then I'm going to tuck these 2 photos into the top, like the top row with the pink hearts. And you'll see that here in just a little bit. And I will stick them down with my tape runner, like at the bottom of the photo. And then I add some foam adhesive like at the top behind the photo. So they're like stuck down, but they are like popped up at the top, if that makes any sense. And then I'm going to start to embellish. I'm going to take one of the chipboard frames and stick it behind the photo. I like to do that with the frames, just add a layer back there. I kept the embellishments pretty light just because all of the die cut hearts, I really wanted to focus on those. So I do have some fussy cut black and white hearts, and I'm going to, or not hearts, but florals that I'm going to create some clusters with around the page. I just thought the black and white florals were so pretty. So I'm going to add them to this layout. And then I do pull in some of the Simple Stories florals and some of the cardstock stickers. I have this title piece down here underneath the photo to the right. And then I'm going to create a cluster down here at the bottom. Just going to add a label and some word stickers, some florals, and the camera. And then that pretty much finishes it up. It's a pretty quick layout after all the hearts. I have some still shots for you guys to check out in the end. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.